Straight ahead on CCX News, a significant development for North Hennepin Community College. How the school is serving as a first-of-its-kind model in the state to help kids get ready for college. Plus, summer camp in front of a TV camera. How local students are learning broadcast journalism. But first, a development surrounding the death of a Park Center high school student. Police say an arrest has been made. CCX News starts right now. Hello and thanks for joining us. Authorities in Anoka County say an arrest has been made in the death of a Park Center high school student.
17-year-old Mohamed Abdul Hafez Abu Qadir was found shot to death in Fridley along the side of a road early Monday morning. And that's near where he lived. The Anoka County Sheriff's Office says this was not a random shooting and believe Abu Qadir was targeted. As we went to air, an Anoka County Sheriff's Office spokesperson says the suspect arrested is a 19-year-old resident of Robbinsdale. Charges in the case are pending.
Brooklyn Park Police hope newly released surveillance photos will help solve a hotel robbery. It happened late Monday night at La Quinta Inn and Suites off I-94 and Boone Avenue. Photos show the man walking in, then displaying a handgun to a clerk. According to police, the man in these photos had dreadlocks with gold highlights. The entire ordeal lasted 2 minutes. If you have any information about the robber, call Brooklyn Park Police. An intersection in Rogers is expected to get a lot busier, and the city and county are preparing for an influx of traffic. Improvements are planned for Brockton Lane and County Road 81 after construction of a FedEx package delivery and transportation hub. Hennepin County says as many as 800 people will work at the FedEx distribution center when it's fully staffed. It's also expected to bring a lot of truck traffic to the area. Changes are meant to improve safety and traffic flow. The total cost shared between the city and Hennepin County is $2.5 million.
Many young athletes dream of seeing their names in lights at a Major League Baseball stadium, but few actually ever see it. Last night, Crystal Police Officer Andrew Robles got his moment on the Jumbotron at Target Field. The Minnesota Twins honored Officer Robles as one of the members of law enforcement that had the most DWI arrests for 2016. They call these officers DWI Enforcement All Stars.
Oh, by getting them off the streets, gives other people, some innocent motorists, a chance to not be a victim of impaired driver, So it's every person I can get off the road that's intoxicated, I'm okay with.
Robles made 50 DWI arrests last year. The top award went to an officer from St. Cloud who had more than 200 DWI arrests. Thanks to a generous gift, there is a new program at North Hennepin that prepares kids for college.
The Summer Scholars Academy gives students a chance to hone their English, math, and reading before they enter college. We get more now from Eric Nelson. Eric?
Yeah, Alex and Shannon, for North Hennepin, this is like winning the academic lottery. The school is one of 8 Minnesota State colleges to receive the Summer Scholars Academy grant, thanks to a donation reportedly worth $1 million. A total of 18 kids recently completed the program, which is a bridge for fringe students trying to become college ready.
The program is really designed to close the opportunity gap that we see among students that come to us just a bit shy of being able to be successful either academically or perhaps they have financial challenges in their lives. They might be first-generation students, they might be lower-income students, and it allows them a foot up.
North Hennepin is the first school to offer this program in the entire state system. The Summer Scholars Academy is available to anyone out of high school who has not completed college prep courses. The classes are free, and participating students get a $50 gas card or bus voucher. When they finish the program, they get a $150 stipend for college tuition. This year was the pilot program, and North Hennepin officials believe it was a success.
It went really well. The feedback I received from students was that they felt a lot more prepared to start for the fall. Almost 100% passed their classes, so that was really good. Students overall really liked the program, and I think they're going to be some of our most prepared students coming up in the fall.
Now, the Summer Scholars Academy will be offered for at least 3 more years. Another positive is that it gives students a glimpse of what college life is like. Alex and Shannon?
All right, thank you. The U.S. Department of Agriculture is using the farm-to-table concept for its free summer meals program.
Loaves and Fishes is one of the organizations participating in the program, and the group serves up meals every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from noon to 1 at Brooklyn United Methodist Church. Fresh lettuce, cucumbers, and other produce are harvested from a local garden to provide healthy lunches. Officials say this program is essential because a lot of students on free or reduced price lunch often miss meals during the summer.
We have 28 sites across 7 counties, and we make sure to locate where the need is the greatest, and this is a high need. Today we'll serve 80 to 100.
Families can dial 211 to locate the nearest summer meal site. Well, during the summer, it is common for students to spend their free time at a camp.
Usually people picture a camp where kids are sitting around a campfire, eating s'mores, but Delane Cleveland introduces us to a camp where the students surround themselves with television cameras.
On-air presence.
The art of broadcast journalism
and making sure that we read without looking like we're reading
requires a particular set of skills that aren't developed overnight.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
That's why this group of students have made their way to the TV studio at the University of St. Thomas.
I sometimes feel awkward, and so I want to kind of get out of that and step out of my comfort zone. They found them.
Kayla Song is a U of M junior from Maple Grove. She's one of the students in this inaugural broadcast camp organized by the nonprofit 360 Journalism.
The classes at the U of M are pretty large, I would say, even though the J school itself is pretty small. But 360, it's only like 10, 20 at most. Doctors and Burn.
And each of these students are just beginning to learn the basics of broadcast, which takes away the intimidation factor because they're all on a level playing field.
The women's surgery. The women's surgery.
The woman's surgery.
Today's lesson is news anchoring.
She had been wearing.
They're all reading the same script about a woman who had 27 contact lenses stuck in her eye.
Was about to have eye surgery.
The fact that they're reading a story related to health is no coincidence, due to a partnership with the Blue Cross Blue Shield Center for Prevention.
Those students are focusing on TV broadcast stories revolving around health equity issues, which are important issues not only for the entire community, but specifically for some of the populations and communities that our students come from.
He says 90% of the students in 360 are students of color.
We focus on populations that often have been marginalized and maybe have not had their voices heard at the same level as other populations.
It's an art.
This next generation of broadcast journalists hope to one day have their voices heard.
Wearing disposable.
But first,
Tired or
they need to master the art of the teleprompter.
We're just learning how to be on camera, how to speak, how to smile, and just like look the part too.
In St. Paul, Delane Cleveland, CCX News.
The students were each assigned story topics related to health equity, and tomorrow they will go out and put their stories together. How exciting for them. Brings back memories, doesn't it?
I like that, yes.
Still ahead on CCX News, one of the best sales of the year for produce. That's next in Money Savers.
Plus, we'll take you to a summer hockey league with a lot of star power.
But first, sunny and plenty hot on Thursday. Temperature is expected to reach 90. Sometimes acts of generosity and kindness are quiet ones that help others.
We're about to show you one example of generosity that led to a higher volume celebration.
We are proud to announce to you that we have 3,200 books. 3,200 books. Can I say it louder? 3,200 books.
They were all fired up for good reason. 3,200 books are headed to children and young adults in Africa after a successful book drive was held at top-line Federal Credit Union locations. The drive benefits a nonprofit organization started by a Brooklyn Center man called African Education and Health Initiative. The books will be used by elementary students all the way through college students in Africa.
Having seen people suffering and they are in need of books and educational materials, I find it necessary that we have to give back to our community.
It's great knowing that we can use what we can repurpose what we've used here, that will go abroad to help students continue their education efforts overseas.
Those with the nonprofit say our old books are new books in Africa. You've heard from nutrition experts that every day we're supposed to eat at least 5 servings of fruits and vegetables.
But often fresh produce is one of the most expensive items to put in your shopping cart. Not this week in Osseo, though. Money Savers previews quite possibly the best sale of the year on produce.
What do you want out of top?
When the big top goes up in a small town, big, exciting things are sure to follow. When the big tent goes up in the parking lot of Dean's Supermarket in Osseo, big deals are about to follow. Every year, workers at Osseo's small grocery store put on a sale that would make any big city superstore proud. Last year's sale even withstood a storm that caused workers to scramble.
I'm standing in the middle, the whole tent lifted up, all the buckets went, all the poles went out, and the thing fell right on top of me.
But the sale went on, offering customers a rare sale on quality produce that is just hard to beat.
We've been doing this for years. Customers love it. They actually ask me about it all the time. When's your produce sale?
It starts up Thursday and goes until Saturday. People can find produce at low prices, including locally grown sweet corn. Here it's $4.99 a dozen.
Our locally grown sweet corn was damaged by the hail, so this is a really good price.
Expect stellar prices on whole watermelons, berries, and Bing cherries.
We get people buying cartloads of produce. They stock up, they give some to their friends, their families, bring it to the cabin. So yes, definitely people will stock up.
New this year, an increased selection of organics, plus an incentive to go inside. Beef has been high this summer, but here there's a sale on steak. Doesn't sound bad to me. The sale runs each day from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Still ahead, how a rough day in Golden Valley turned out pretty good in the end.
But first, the local girls hockey team is working out this summer with a new coach and a new name. Jason Malillo steps in next with sports.
Welcome back. I'm Jason Malillo with sports. It's called the Beauty League, and it's yet another reason why, if you love hockey, Minnesota is a pretty great place to be. Pro and college players are skating in a local summer league at Braemar Ice Arena in Edina, and among them are a few local guys. The Beauty League started 3 years ago and is comprised of 6 teams sponsored by local businesses. The teams play weekly games at Braemar through mid-August. The rosters include a lot of Minnesota NHL players as well as minor league players and D1 college skaters. Among the local players is former Wayzata star Mario Lucia, who is with the Iowa Wild in the American Hockey League. Former Hopkins standout Travis Boyd scored 72 points this past winter for the Hershey Bears and was an AHL All-Star. In 2013, Mr. Hockey Grant Bessie is one of just a few college players in the Beauty League. The former Benilde St. Margaret star will be a senior at Wisconsin this fall. You can go to thebeautyleague.com for more information. Well, summer is a good time for athletes in all sports to work on skills and prepare for their upcoming high school seasons. It's even more important, though, when a new coaching staff is coming in. John Jacobson has more on a local hockey team where there's more than just a new head coach.
It's a good place to be on a hot summer afternoon. These girls are part of the Osseo-Park Center hockey program, formerly the North Metro Stars. The new name reflects the schools represented by the majority of the skaters. And there's a new coaching staff, too. Jeremy Lewis spent the last decade coaching in the Osseo Maple Grove Hockey Association and is the new varsity coach. It's been a good transition so far for the new coach and his players.
Like any new coach, it's just feeling it out and figuring out how he coaches and what he's like, and we've really adjusted really well and we like him, so it's good.
He's super great. He's worked with us a lot. Like, he kind of understands, like, you know, coming in, like, your senior year, a new coach is kind of hard, so he's been really great with that.
Very excited to be part of the girls program here at OPC, and, you know, just any way to contribute is my goal, you know. Try to get better each practice, each game.
The OPC girls take part in 3 workouts a week, 2 on the ice plus 1 day of dryland training. And summer workouts are helping.
During the summer, we like to work on skills, try and build as a team, get to know each other, and so we do some conditioning at the end of practices. In the past, we focused more on skating. This is a lot more puck work, fast-paced stuff.
The North Metro Stars struggled to win games the past several seasons. A new name and a new coach won't necessarily turn things around right away. It's just one day at a time right now.
Well, that's what we talk about, getting ready, getting better each practice, each shift, each game. You know, that's what we're going to build on, just a good work ethic, just working on the little things get better.
And as for the new team name, the girls, especially the ones who attend Osseo, are excited.
Yeah, it's super nice having Osseo in there so people aren't confused with like, who's North Metro? Like now we're like Osseo-Park Center, so some people kind of know.
In Brooklyn Park, John Jacobson, CCX Sports.
Summer sessions run through next week. The first practice for girls hockey teams will be in late October, with Osseo-Park Center hosting Elk River in its first game on November 14th. Well, great weather so far for the 33rd annual USA Cup soccer tournament. One of the fun things for players is meeting and competing against international teams. Wayzata High School boys coach Dominic Duenas is the skipper for the U16 Fusion girls team as they took on Academy Camp Nou from Haiti. It's scoreless in the second half. Academy's Elizabeth Brivel gets control and puts in the low shot for a 1-0 lead for the Haitians. A short time later, Bettina Pettit-Freary fights through the Fusion defense and sets up Raquel Karimis for the shot and goal, and it's 2-0. Then off the corner kick, the header will be stopped by Fusion keeper Lauren McCullough, but Vladine Mervillis buries the rebound, and the Haitians go on to win 3-0. Pool play continues at the USA Cup through Thursday in most age divisions, with playoff bracket games starting on Friday. That's it for sports. Back to you, Alex.
All right, thanks a lot, Jason. Still ahead, views of the valley that capture our imagination.
Pictures that are priceless when we come back. And finally, each year Golden Valley puts out a call for the year's best photographs in its Views of the Valley contest.
And the winner is Charles Ludwig. He takes the top prize for this entry titled A Rough Day. He beat out more than 50 other entries for the judges' overall winner of the Views of the Valley contest. He also won the People's Choice Award, and that's the first time since 2007 that a photo won both the overall judges' pick and the popular vote. Ludwig takes home a prize of $125. And as we say goodbye, we leave you with a view of some of the other photo entry winners in the Golden Valley contest.
Thanks for joining us, everyone, and we'll see you back here Thursday starting at 4. Enjoy the view.